Think independently. Think for you. Be you. Have that right mindset to be better. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Brendan Brown, and today we're going to be talking about how to be the man. And how can you be the man, or be a better man, or be a better person, however it is. First one is give compliments to people. Stop being so negative or toxic to people. Offer compliments to people, especially if you're looking for a woman. Give compliments to her. And what are your buddies? Shout them out. Shout people out. You shout out people, it makes them feel good, but it also makes you feel good because you're blessing somebody and they're also blessing you back. Because if you're shouting them out via social media, they're getting the following from you shouting them out, and they're also getting the following by them shouting you out. That's why you should always do it, because as a man, young man especially, we gotta look out for each other. And then the second way on how to be the man is to start dressing yourself with confidence. Not to be better than your buddies, to try to pull that gal, but just for yourself. Those can be the extras though. But it's mainly to be yourself. You have to start dressing with confidence for yourself, for your own self-development journey, not for nobody else's validation, because that will come in naturally as you pick up on being better into yourself. The next way on how to be the man is to start walking with confidence. Don't be walking with your head down or this and that. Have a good posture when you walk. Be able to walk good. Walk like you're calm. Don't walk fast. Don't walk this and that. Walk your own speed. Don't go too slow or too fast. Be chill and enjoy your moment. Enjoy your grooving of walking. Next way how to be a man is you have to start speaking with confidence and look people into the eye. Because as a man, you want to show dominance to that girl, and you have dominance over speaking and looking at her straight in the eye. Because if you didn't know, you know, when a man speaks to a woman, that shows dominance. Because naturally, a woman cannot do the conversation. It should always be the guy doing the conversation. And not just even woman and guy stuff, even with your friends too, or your buddies. Look them in the eye so you can know to them or show them that you're not a coward, or you're nobody who can't just be afraid or look down. And it's not so much being a coward, it's just mainly about confidence and a basic life skill. And also, if you can't do all the looking in the eye, the best advice I can give you too, and this is a good one, just look somebody 3 seconds, boom, 3 seconds, boom, 3 seconds, boom. That's all you gotta do. Because if you look at somebody straight in the eye the whole time, that can be creepy. I mean, if I'm just doing this all day, then that's getting you nowhere but being creepy. Especially if you have the weird smile like, whew, whew. The next way on how to be the man is network with people. Network with people who want the same values as you. Network with others who want to see better. Next way on how to be the man is be financially literate, so you can have your bills be saved good, so you can learn a lot of things. Especially as teenagers, as young men, we have to know how to save our money, how to have our priorities straight, which is our next one. Have your priorities straight. Especially if you're a man of God, have God instilled in your life all the time. Have him first. Admire him first. When people say the good things you do, admire him first. Acknowledge him in all of your ways. If you're faith-based, like me, have your priorities straight. Have your financial problems straight and solved. Don't sit here begging for crap, this and that, XYZ. As a man, you have to learn how to be independent. Yes, it's traditional society, and you may need help every now and then, but at least try to be independent. As a man, you have to know to think on your own. Think independently. Think for you. Be you. Have that right mindset to be better. That's the next one. Just have the right mindset. That's all it is. Especially as a young man. Have that mindset. Or even as a person in general, have that mindset. And please have your priorities straight, so it don't be all mixed up and mangled. As a young man growing up, for me, I've learned a lot. And also some honorable mentions before we get to our last way on how you can be a high value man. Always have a good skincare routine. Take care of that skin. Take care of that face. Make sure you always use a cleanser, AM moisturizer / sunscreen with at least an SPF of 30, and a night moisturizer so that you can wear it at night, so when you sleep your face can look good when you wake up. I'm not just telling you this so you can just look good for that gal Like I'm telling you, it's just part of self-care, man. It's part of self-care. Some people may say, well, is that feminine? That's not feminine that you want to take care of your face. Because it's also not feminine, which is my next one. Have a grooming routine. Have a solid grooming routine. Make sure you put that deodorant on. Make sure it's aluminum free. Because you don't want that aluminum, because aluminum is cancerous. Make sure you wash your hair. Take good care of your hair. Don't just put all type of products in your hair. Make sure you get the right products, because sometimes a lot of people just get you products and they don't work. Make sure you use something that's actually naturally, organically based for your hair, and isn't just something that you're gonna slap on your hair to make your hair look good. Like for me personally, I use a curl cream that's actually have real organic products that can help my hair curl up whenever I use my sponge. Make sure you clean out those ears. Those ears are important. Brush those teeth. That teeth is important. Another one is, don't ever let nobody, not your friends, not your girlfriend, nobody, not even your parents, not nobody, stop you from following your passion. The best way on how to be a high value man, and this is what can attract you to a lot of women, this is what can allow you to get a lot of good friends, also a lot of success, is by having a purpose. Because when you have a purpose, you can network with the right people, get the right friends, find that right woman who's financially literate and has a passion herself and wants to see you grow. That's amazing. When you let people dictate your life because whatever you're doing is not working at that moment, don't listen to them. You do you, because at the end of the day, you choose your own path as a young man or as a man in this life. But people dictating you, that leads me to the next one, which is let go of negative people. Don't let negative people twist or dictate what you think is right. Because sometimes those negative people are not okay people. For us as young men, people like to say, well, for
us as young men, it's really hard for us because we're the ones more likely to be around negative people than the females.
But at the end of the day, I don't see it like that, because I think everybody can be around the wrong person. I don't think it's a stats or statistic, but just for us guys, we got to make sure, hey, our homeboys, our friends, whoever it is, make sure that they want the same mindset as you and don't want to see you drop down, get down into being into a bad lifestyle. You want them to do good just as well as you want to see them do good. Sometimes negative people can change, but it depends on the person you're talking to or you're being around with. Make sure they're doing right, because if you're around the wrong people, what do you expect? And the last advice I want to give you to being a high value man is always remember that woman isn't just a toy. They have feelings too. We can't just treat them as if, oh,
hey baby, we love you.
This and that. We gotta remember that, hey, it's not all about sexual tendencies. It's more about what's in the heart. That's what it's about. What's in the heart. What you see in her. What she's doing. Not always about, oh, you look good, or oh, you look fine. Ooh, oh man, I like some of that. We gotta learn that we can't put sexual tendencies on a pedestal. That is not the number one thing when it comes to you entering a relationship. It's not about the sexual tendencies. The sexual stuff is what amplifies a relationship. What's the main thing in a relationship is you connecting with that girl. You understanding how she feels. Her understanding how you feel. That's true relationship. That's true bonding. When is the last time you say, oh, you look good in the heart? You always support me. You always help me financially. You always be there whenever I'm down low, and you help me get back up. You're going to do that because we in this modern society has to realize, especially in this hookup culture, people have got to realize that it's not good to just want someone for their looks, because that's just a tiny, tiny little evidence that comes to the relationship. The main thing is what's in the heart. If you can find who has the right mindset as you, who has the right thoughts as you, who wants to be that wonderful significant other to you, then you're in the right place. Know when to balance it out. Know when to casually talk to a woman, and know when to also get your riz on. Because I think that's one thing that we tend to mess up as guys. We tend to just see a girl and automatically think, ooh, let me go. What's your number? Da, 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 da. Basically, we'll say in this day and age of the term, which is called simping. Yeah, don't simp. But overall, to cover that aspect is that you just gotta know that finding the right girl isn't about the looks or the body. It's mainly about the heart. That's what it's about. Especially as us as young men, it's not always about a riz. Sometimes just meet a girl in your lifetime and she can just be a good friend. And if you learn it through me, what I'm telling you, you can have a better, and not just that, overall, just being a great high value man. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button if you enjoy this episode. Please click the link tree down below if you want to follow me on socials or check any other content. And please share this video with another young man who wants to be high value. Please show this video to them so that they can be inspired by this inspirational and informational message.